Hey.
Yep. Yeah. So, hello, me, Tesla.
Hello from Tevye Studio with the green screen in back of us, but we're just going with it.
Yep, we're going with it.
Yeah, we're just going with it. We're figuring it all out.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And we got Beetlejuice. Well,
I think it was just Beetlejuice.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And the newest sequel to
Beetlejuice.
Yep. Yep. So, let's get the plot. I'm going to play the plot of Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice back, Oscar nomination, and Tim Burton, Oscar nominated star Michael Keaton, winner of Beetlejuice.
So basically, it's like the long-awaited sequel based on like what happened to Lydia Deetz and her family.
Yeah.
After they basically accepted the whole afterlife.
Yeah.
So and then Lydia Deetz has a daughter now who's of course very angsty.
Yeah.
Like Lydia was.
Yeah.
Exactly. So and she doesn't believe that her mom is who she says she is. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Accident Mrs. Martin, in the port after the accident opened, trouble in both lungs. When Martin to someone said beauty name to dance, and the city channel which is very important, made an animated plan. So, except not really, that's not really the actual plot, because there's so much storylines, clever movie that it's hard to keep track with the witch.
Yeah, there is a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different marriages.
Yeah.
There's the relationship with her daughter.
Yep.
She's kind of like rectified her relationship with her stepmom.
Yeah.
Her dad died.
Yeah.
And so there definitely is like a lot going on.
And that's the point. So, okay. Now going to this movie, well, guys want to know, I like the movie. I think the movie it was quite like a funny movie. So Michael Keaton still showing that movie, and that movie was great. It was good at the OG movie. I did hear that they want to make a sequel for a decade at this point. This movie has been in development hell for years. So they don't want to make a sequel, but they're all about the script, story and all about the execution. Which, okay, I respect that. I don't know. I respect that. I think that makes sense. And after waiting for 32 years, I think.
Oh, wow. It's been that long? Whoa.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Old. What the conclusion? This movie was...
It was okay. It was kind of a lark.
Yeah.
Let's just call it that. I did like that they played like homage to obviously things if you saw the original Beetlejuice. And I don't even know so as someone who saw Beetlejuice like years and years and years ago.
It came out in 1988.
Okay, 88. So I was in college. Okay, so you weren't even born. So I don't know if the humor really translated.
Yeah.
But at this point so I don't know if the Gen Zers would like the original Beetlejuice. Yeah. But I really, really loved it, and if I watch it now, I still really love it.
Same.
So I definitely was going to see this sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regardless.
Yeah, but Michael Keaton actor, I like.
He's great. Yeah.
Even in the Flag of a Train Wreck, he was great as Batman in that movie.
I mean, basically every single thing Michael Keaton does to me is pretty darn good. And if there's an issue, it's usually not Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it's not him.
So, but I will say that, I thought Michael Keaton did a great job. I thought Justin Theroux was excellent. Yeah. Obviously, Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, kind of she's
hilarious. Yeah. Winona was Winona.
Yeah.
Her character was kind of, I think her character was kind of, basic.
Yeah.
I thought Jenna Ortega was pretty good, but I definitely think that, there were other characters who may have stolen the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe had the cop killer.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe was great. Monica Bellucci as the, soul sucker. Yeah. I did hear she's dating Tim Burton now, so.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so she got a big part.
All did a good job. What's the story? Well... story because as I said before, this sequel actually picked up a kind of story, because there's some character not in this movie for obvious reasons, because you don't know one actor who played the father in the first movie.
So Jeffrey Jones played the father. Apparently he did something.
We're not gonna tell
got Me Too'd, and so I thought he really died. So I was like, oh, okay, how nice of them. But no, apparently we haven't seen him. They did lose his likeness.
Yeah,
and he died.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what brought them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, So anyway, that's kind of how it starts. And then it kind of...
Yeah.
So what we probably could say that Lydia Deetz, who's a Winona Ryder, is like someone who sees ghosts.
Sees the dead.
Yeah, she sees the dead, which we know she really does.
Yeah.
And so she has like a TV show.
Yeah.
And of course, her daughter resents that.
Yeah.
And her daughter's in some like boarding school where everyone makes
Yeah.
fun of her. Nothing new.
Yeah, never knew.
But then everything jumps off,
Yeah.
and then she's got that awful fiance,
Yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Theroux, who's really good. Yeah,
funny.
Who is like her production manager. Yeah. So that was like, I thought that was really good. And then, it's kind of like she needs Beetlejuice's help eventually.
Yeah, but basically she needs to see with Dolphin Afterlife and Beetlejuice's ex-wife.
Yeah, Beetlejuice's ex-wife show, which is actually really funny.
Yeah, she's funny.
So, I mean, all in all, I'd say there were like a couple of like really great scenes in the movie, but it was just pretty average.
Yeah, pretty average, but because let's be real, like there's no way you have to involve like twice in because the OG movie was a classic. So trying to replicate that magic is
hard.
And I get it.
Yeah, you want to, but
you want to,
never really works.
It really works. So the only time sequel actually that it worked. Like Terminator 2, that movie worked awesome. Had a good sequel.
Yeah, true.
But that took
Godfather 2. Yeah, there are some that Hunger Games. There are some that work, but then they're also not done like 30 years later.
Yeah, 30 years.
So maybe that's
very true.
But like I said, there were definitely some scenes that had me giggling.
Yeah, some fun.
Very slapsticky.
Yeah,
do I need a Bob shirt? When if you know, you know.
There you go.
And so that was like, there were some really good scenes like that. But should you go to the movies to see it?
It's a little bit cohesive story, cohesive plot. Yeah, no. And I say this is one you came in to watch it on streaming for once. Because even though that's not really
I'm thinking,
but.
I just don't know, like, well, I mean, we're part of, like, obviously, we review movies. Yeah. So we're part of, like, the Cinemark, like, movie club. So we get, like,
cool.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
We've been here for years. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so I get, like, a free movie ticket, and so you don't feel as bad when you're, like, paying $10 for, like, one ticket, and he's going free, or, vice versa, whoever uses the ticket.
Yeah.
You don't feel quite as bad about it.
Yeah.
If I was, like, paying for, like, my whole family to go...
No.
I would have been a little bit like, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, I agree.
Better part of $50, especially if you're in a place like New York or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're in a place like this where it's like literally $10 for the movies for one ticket, you're like, okay. If you're like in Manhattan and it's like $25 for one ticket, you'd have to be a real diehard like Beetlejuice fan.
Yeah.
So.
There's no any talk because again, the plot is like. Oh, we're playing the audience, but it's not what he's saying.
I mean, is the plot that, like, I think she's supposed to marry Beetlejuice, she's supposed to marry Justin Theroux, Rory. She's supposed to get a better relationship with her daughter. It's all kind of like commingled. Yeah. And doesn't resolve itself, so I guess this is a spoiler one.
Yeah.
It
does resolve itself in a way, but that's hilarious, it's hilarious. But other than that, it just feels incohesive and all over the place. But other than that...
Actually, there was one thing that happened that for me was definitely like a surprise.
Yeah.
So I won't tell you what that is, but there's definitely something where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it coming. So that was kind of cool.
That was cool.
So that kind of saves the movie a little bit for me, plus the wedding scene. Yeah, so I won't go into that.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of like really funny things like that. So I don't know, like I don't even know. I went to see it in the movies because I knew I was going to go see it because I'm sorry. Like Beetlejuice for me is like, a classic. Mm-hmm. I was going to see it regardless.
Yeah.
But there might be, I don't know if you're not like a diehard Beetlejuice / Michael Keaton / Winona Ryder / Catherine O'Hara. Yeah. Now there might be a whole Jenna Ortega group.
Yeah. That could be true.
So that might be it. So I don't know. I definitely say I would wait for it to come on.
I should wait.
Unless, like I said, you're a diehard.
Yeah, I'm a diehard fan. If you love Beetlejuice, it was in the anime series apparently, but I don't know the thing.
Yeah, no thank you.
Or you love the OG movie, I can check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's tell. I think it's first. Should we just give our ratings?
Yeah, let's give our ratings. I was talking to his brother, my other son, and he was like struggling between a 2.5. He saw it someplace else, and a 3. Honestly, I was like, gosh, you know what? I'm thinking a 2.5. I'm solid middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Solid middle. I enjoyed it. I chuckled.
Yeah.
Did I belly laugh? No.
No.
I chuckled. I enjoyed it. and that's about it. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
I can understand that. As for me, in general, it's kind of tough one generally because some probably was, some probably like, it's boring, right? But
yeah, he was doing the like
yeah,
thing, which drives me crazy.
There was something that was dragging way too long, but
okay, but I don't need to know that.
Yeah, I did. But after me, I give it a 2.5 by star this one. More because it's not bad. It didn't make me angry to put that on the way. That pissed me off. Not what that pissed me off. I hate that movie. But this movie was it was fine. It was an average movie at best. Like it didn't make me feel like a time waster. And I think it was an okay sequel at best.
Yeah.
Is it the best sequel? Hell no. Is it what phase it is? No. I put it will wait. No, it won't be way too damn long.
Yeah.
But is it looking for a sequel or the what?
Are they making another one?
I have no idea.
I had this vision of her and Beetlejuice getting married and them having like this like funny movie about that, but I don't know.
I haven't seen having.
Probably not.
Well, it current box office shocking enough.
But like, I so dearly love some of those actors.
Yeah.
I'll probably, I'd like literally take a bullet for Catherine O'Hara. I'm not even kidding.
I agree that.
So yeah. Anyway,
I think that's
I don't even know what to say. Weigh in on the comments. What did you think of it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's even a question of which one's better because that's just
that's impossible.
It's impossible.
But if you have to rank not the movie, you have to compare this one to the new one that don't content the old classic. Yeah, but that's right. That's a video Beetlejuice, the newest sequel to old Beetlejuice. Please comment more. You guys are going to enjoy the movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Also, the video on Twitter, subscribe to my channel, my Twitter, tweaking blog, story. Again, so the way if I find that on well, get Twitter with the shit because I need a backup platform in case the worst having to twist shit to it. You know, as an asshole, but. Anyway, this is what we're doing.
Well, don't forget to follow me on TikTok at Classroom Yenta, especially for all you teachers out there.
Yep. Follow TikTok, and I'll talk to you later.
All right.
See you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.